Hello students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Learn. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. Today we are going to discuss about general organic chemistry. So the total organic chemistry in the NEET examination is about nearly 33 to 35%. In the total organic chemistry, general organic chemistry is going to be the spine and it is the backbone. If you are very good at general organic chemistry, you can handle comfortably total organic chemistry. Hi Bernard, Vande Mataram. How are you? So, from Infinity Learn YouTube studio, we are giving you the organic chemistry lectures. Please use the lectures and take a pen and paper and write the questions along with me and write the noteworthy points along with me, and you are going to do the best out of the organic chemistry. It is on me, and all the best. And please like this session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. Jai Hind. So bachcho, before going for the general organic chemistry, let us discuss two promotional slides. One is a score examination. Score examination is one of the India's biggest scholarship examination, and it is conducted by 𝒑𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒕𝒊𝒆𝒔 Academy, which is a unicorn in the entire K-12 education systems in India. Any students who are studying grade 3 to grade 11 can write this examination. And you can write this examination online and as well as offline. There are two examinations we want to conduct. You can choose any one of the dates. First examination September 28th and October 12th. And September 28th examination के लिए registrations open till September 26th. For October 12th examination, registration opens till October 10. Yes, of course, आज का जो class बना रहे हैं हम, it is useful for any competitive examination. Exactly, Bernard. So stay tuned. Total general organic chemistry in one session. I just want to give you a quick recapture. Certain things you may be knowing, certain things you may not be knowing. Of course, let me complete this. Why this is so exciting for you? Because it can give so many goodies for the deserved students, bachcho. 2.5 crore rupees cash rewards, direct cash rewards will be given, distributed to the deserved students. Bachcho, you can have 350 crore worth of various levels of scholarships based on these courses you are admitting in it. And you will be giving awesome gadgets like laptops and tablets. And also you will be giving a NASA trip to United States of America. Have you ever dreamed to go to NASA, USA? And it is on us to explore the space research out there. And while late, the link is available. And you can click in the description box, you can write your score examination. That's good. And you can meet Aina and you can get the details of it. And the pinned messages in the chart, you can see the various links are there. You click it and you will understand what is the power of online education systems that is provided by Infinity Learn by 𝒑𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒕𝒊𝒆𝒔 Academy. And also, this score examination can be written by any student. You may be a student of Infinity Learn or 𝒑𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒕 Academy, or maybe you are studying some other private or government institution, still you are eligible. You can write this examination online or offline. For offline examination, you have to visit the nearest 𝒑𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒕 Academy and you can enroll yourself. Bachcho, over, and all the best for your score examination, and all the best for as many as goodies you can get it. And और एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं आपको, NEET test series. Infinity Learn by 𝒑𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒕 Academy offering NEET test series. What is this? I will tell you, bachcho. You are preparing for NEET examination and you ask your toppers or seniors or anybody. They did hard work just like you, and what makes the difference? इन लोगों का क्या फर्क पड़ता है? They did hard work like you and they did proper assessment. They did test series. And future learning is here. Students, you are preparing for an exam and you need to know how you are preparing and what is your improvement area एंड व्हाट इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, ये सब आपका ग्रिप में होना चाहिए. फॉर दैट इन्फिनिटी लेन इज ऑफरिंग NEET test series, the ultimate key to NEET success, and it is prepared by the eminent faculties from the 𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒓𝒕𝒂𝒊𝒕 academies. These faculties produced single digits, all top scores, and you know this test series is prepared according to the latest NTA pattern, bachcho, and this test series is going to give you real time experience of the NEET examination. The moment you write the real time NEET examination, you will understand the same type of questions. I don't say same questions, same type of questions are repeated in the NEET examination as well. So for that, I want you to just enroll in that. In the description box, NEET test series link is there. You can click it and you can explore it. और एक चीज है, the moment you purchase it, you apply YouTube 50 of coupon code, so that ताकि आपको 30% फ्लैट डिस्काउंट मिलेगा. Okay, so my promotion is over. बच्चों, those who are online, please like the session. So we are going to talk about the general organic chemistry. It's pretty simple. I will give you simple methods to understand how the things can be done. Look at this. Organic chemistry mechanism means reactant. So what is there in the reactant? Reactant gives rise to the product. While the reactant giving rise to the product, old bonds in the reactant has to be broken. जो पुराना बॉन्ड है कैसे ब्रेक कर सकता हूं? You have to use a reagent. So you have to use the reagent. Reagent is the one which breaks the old bonds in it. Once the old bonds are broken, you are going to get intermediate. और इट कुड बी ए ट्रांजिशन स्टेट भी है. जब इंटरमीडिएट बन रहे हैं ना, सो इंटरमीडिएट न्यू बॉन्ड बना के प्रोडक्ट बनेगा. द सिस्टमैटिक वे ऑफ लर्निंग हाउ ओल्ड बॉन्ड्स आर ब्रोकन इन द रिएक्टेंट एंड हाउ न्यू बॉन्ड्स आर एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन द प्रोडक्ट, दैट इज व्हाट इज कॉल्ड रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म. इन दैट रिएक्शन मैकेनिज्म एवरी पॉइंट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट a compound is given, the compound is going to give its respective product. Organic chemistry सीखने का तरीका ऐसे होना चाहिए. एंड उसमें जो रिएक्टेंट में ओल्ड बॉन्ड्स आर ब्रोकन, प्रोडक्ट में न्यू बॉन्ड्स आर एस्टैब्लिश्ड. In the old bonds, the schematic representation of how old bonds are broken. The breaking of the bonds is of two types. One is homolytic fission and other one is heterolytic fission. Bachcho, this is very important. Let's talk about this homolytic fission. जिसमें let us say atom A and B, and this is a bond pair between these two. This bond is exactly cleaved. That is called homolytic fission. ताकि आपको मिलेगा so A free radical and B free radical. So any book you might have studied this one. आज हमारा क्लास में ये कंडीशन किस कंडीशन में होगा आपको पता कर लेता हूं अभी. Now let us talk about the heterolytic fission. Let us say A and the B, and this is the bond pair of electron. मान के चलो electronegativity of B is greater than A. So ताकि इसका this bond is unequally broken, it is going to give you A plus and B minus. Cation and anion is formed. अभी इसी वक्त में मेरा सवाल है कि होमोलाइटिक फिशन का कंडीशन क्या होगा, हेटेरोलाइटिक कंडीशन क्या होगा. ओके, बी मैंड प्लीज, दिस इज अ लाइव इंटरैक्टिव सेशन. आई वांट यू टू पार्टिसिपेट इन दिस इंटरेक्शन ताकि क्लास का एनर्जी बढ़ जाता, आपको नॉलेज भी मिलेगा, है ना. दोज हु आर ऑनलाइन, प्लीज, व्हाट इज द कंडीशन टू गेट इन द होमोलाइटिक and what is the condition to get into heterolytic? Okay, so homolytic fission, I just want to say the condition for this, in the presence of peroxides, you can expect a homolytic fission. In the presence of light, you can get in the homolytic fission with very high temperature, and also vapor phase reactions. मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूं, homolytic fission is an extreme condition. Homolytic fission कब जाना? Heterolytic fission in the aqueous solutions, in the polar solvents, you are going to get this heterolytic fission in the acid base reactions. शुरुआत में ये रिएक्शन देख के आपको होमोलाइसिस हो रहे हैं, हेटेरोलाइसिस हो रहे हैं, आपको पता होना चाहिए. Are you getting or not? So students, let us see. होमोलाइटिक फिशन में आपको जो प्रोडक्ट्स आते हैं, फ्री रेडिकल्स आर जनरेटेड, FR. हेटेरोलाइटिक फिशन में कैटायन and you are going to get anion. You know the structure of the carbon free radical and carbocation and carbon anion, carbanion. These are the regularly seen carbon intermediate. इसके साथ carbene, benzene, nitrene and other kind of things are also there. At फिलहाल ये condition में, ये extreme condition में rarely we study those, but in regularly you study carbon free radical, carbocation and carbanion. These are the things we will see. So let us talk about carbon free radical. So when you learn something, bachcho, I don't want to give you a huge data and give us big structures. I don't want to give you anything that confuses you. Let us learn organic chemistry crystal clear, crisp and clear. उसमें बकवास कम करना चाहता हूँ and actual content, real time content crystal clear में आपको देना चाहता हूँ. बच्चों, it's very important, you can see. Carbon free radical. So this carbon is an sp2 hybridized. Okay, you can say this is your free radical. Okay, and this free radical has sp2 hybridized, odd electron is present. There should be 7 electrons in the outer shell and it is triangular planar or trigonal planar and it is a neutral and it is highly reactive. बस इतना ही है. Stability of carbon free radical. We know various electronic effects are involved in it. I am going to explain these electronic effects. So carbocation, कार्बन का जो पॉजिटिव चार्ज आता है कार्बोकैटायन का है, उसमें कार्बोकैटायन है. This is the structure and it is positive charge. You know the same here, sp2 and no odd electrons, just 6 electrons. It's a vacant p orbital lies perpendicular to the plane of the triangle. Okay, Jai Shri Ram. You see, when you take this carbon with a positive charge, carbon is going to get sp2 hybridized and 6 electrons is there. Again it is going to be trigonal planar. So if you want to understand organic chemistry, I want to say you have to connect with the chemical bonding. Whenever carbon free radical is there, Jai Shri Ram, listen, carbon free radical is there and carbocation is there, carbon is trigonal planar sp2 hybridized. Okay, whenever carbanion is there, this is called carbanion. carbon with a negative charge, carbon, so it is going to be sp3 hybridized. So this is your carbanion, sp3 hybridized, and it is a pyramidal in shape. This is not organic chemistry. So this is fundamentals of the chemical bonding. There are 8 electrons are there. कैसे का काउंट कर सकते हो 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स? देखो आपका जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है ना, यू कैन से 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 electrons हैं. That's very important. Jai Shri Ram. Do hard to understand. I will help you. Stay tuned. Okay? इसमें 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It is octet. It is octet. मान के चलो octet. ठीक है? उसमें कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन? सिर्फ आपको 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन दिखाई दे रहे हैं ना. So octet insufficient, electron sufficient, electron poor, hypovalent, octet rule के हिसाब से, right बेटा? Now carbon intermediate you have, carbon carrying one electron is known as carbon free radical, that is CH3 plus, and carbon carrying both electrons is known as carbanion, that is what is said CH3 minus, and carbon with 6 electrons, you can say it is a carbocation. And these are the major reactant intermediates. In most of the case, we will have 60% of the chemistry is with carbocation, 30% of the chemistry with carbanion, and 10% is going to be carbon free radical. And hardly 2 to 3% you are going to see in the carbene. Riemann-Tiemann reaction आता है ना, that is carbene. Okay. Now, the electron displacement effects. When a covalent bond is there, because of the electronegativity, the bond pair of electron can move here and there. So you have the electron pairs, 𝑣𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 called bond pair of electron. The pair of electron which do not participate in the bonding is called lone pair of electron. So ये reaction का जो direction है वो आगे बढ़ने के जो तरीका है, so lone pair bond pair के हिसाब से होना है. So sometimes bond pair become lone pair, sometimes bond pair itself can move, sometimes lone pair can itself move. So when these electrons are moving, electron is said to be displaced. ये एक जगह से और एक जगह तक जाना का वक्त में कुछ इफेक्ट देता है. ये जो इफेक्ट है, maximum of 4 types here: inductive effect, electromeric effect, mesomeric effect and hyperconjugation. एक मॉलिक्यूल में सिर्फ एक ही इफेक्ट चल सकता है, more than one effect can be there. So if more than one effect is there, you have to prioritize कौन सा इफेक्ट पकड़ के आंसर निकालना. I will tell you बच्चों, सबसे हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड is a strong effect, then steric effect is strong, then aromatic effect is strong, then resonance, हमारा जो ये mesomeric effect है ना, this is also called as a resonance effect. रेजोनेंस इफेक्ट के बाद आपको मीसोमेरिक इफेक्ट के बाद हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन आना है. आफ्टर हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन यू विल बी हैविंग इलेक्ट्रोमेरिक इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. Those who are studying grade 11 or 12 or dropper, I am going to tell you the major problem you guys face. When you solve the organic chemistry reactions, you are going to get some wrong answer. Sometimes the answer which is not actually you got is different from the options. That is a major issue. As a faculty, I am going to tell you where it gone wrong. When you start organic chemistry, general organic chemistry, not me, any faculty tell this. So, शुरुआत में inductive effect सीखना है. The moment you study inductive effect, na, you will understand inductive effect so nicely. And inductive effect देखता, structure में देखता. Okay, so immediately you apply inductive effect and सीधा आंसर निकालने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. But the problem यहाँ पे है. When you see all the effects, inductive effect is the weakest effect. Sometimes inductive effect is ignored. But there are some other effects that has to be taken into the consideration. If somebody said, today morning I was taking a class, Bacho, what is chemistry? I am expecting the definition of a chemistry from the students. The study of chemical reactions is called chemistry. Okay. But one student has given a clever answer. Chemistry is the study of exceptions. How many of you agree with me? Chemistry is the study of exceptions. बच्चों हाँ बिल्कुल सही बात है. So instead of giving certificate chemistry is full of exceptions, we are going to jump into the exception का जो reason आता है ना, ये reason क्या है, ये सोचना का, ये ढूंढने का कोशिश करो. Chemistry is going to be so easy and you can do the best. So please like the session and share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel to give the best out of this. Total organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry and physical chemistry. I am going to give you these sessions with lot of tips and tricks. बच्चों, here I have a question. उसमें electronic effect है, ये list में नहीं दिया. क्यों? Electronic effect is an effect where it's a permanent effect नहीं है, temporary effect है. Therefore, we don't take in the regular effects. And aromaticity and steric and hydrogen bond उसमें नहीं है. These are all not electronic effects, rather they are physical effects. Electronic effects is going to be this. So anyways, this is a golden rule before you go starting this general organic chemistry. Since last 24 minutes we are in still GOC introduction beta. अगर आपको जो introduction है ना, if it has a good foundation, you can do the best. So without any delay, I just want to start inductive effect. Inductive effect is an effect you can say electronegativity does matter. If carbon is attached to the chlorine, you can say carbon and chlorine is more electronegative ताकि इसका negative charge मिलेगा, इसका positive charge मिलेगा. That is called inductive effect. If the halogen attached to the chlorine, electronegativity of halogen is greater than carbon, and you can say कार्बन हाइड्रोजन इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी दोनों का वैल्यू लगभग बराबर लगेगा, ताकि यू कैन से कार्बन टू हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड इज टेकन एज ए स्टैंडर्ड assertion reasoning questions in the NEET examination. You have inductive effect, various inductive effects are there, positive inductive effect, negative inductive effect, but NCERT में एक चीज दिया, कार्बन टू हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड is taken as a reference. Why? Every line in the NCERT is going to be very important, बच्चों. So in that way, carbon to hydrogen bond is taken as a standard, क्योंकि कार्बन का इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी का हाइड्रोजन का इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी दोनों बराबर देखता. So you can find an assertion reasoning question, and you can say electronegativity of a group and the carbon. So metal is more electropositive. So carbon is more electronegative than metal. So that electronegativity का हिसाब से inductive effect आपका आना. So carbon is attached to some group called chlorine. So that you are going to see partial negative charge and partial positive charge is going to pull like this. So the pull will be adjusted here, partial positive charge, and it is going to be partial positive charge. So this effect is known as inductive effect. And you know, one more important thing here, carbon, there is a group, okay, this group has less electronegativity than carbon, so that this is going to pull the electron, it is going to have negative charge, it is going to have a positive charge. So I am going to give you the list, no worries. I am going to give the trick to understand this also. Bacho. And it can be pulled like this, and it can be pulled like this. Now this is what is called as a positive inductive effect, everybody knows, and this is going to be negative inductive effect. If electron is pulled, a negative inductive effect. If electron is pushed, that is called positive inductive effect. So what you are going to learn about this? As a result of negative inductive effect, positive charge on the carbon chain badta. As a result of positive inductive effect, negative charge on the carbon is going to be increased. B-man and Jai Shri Ram, just see here. And I want to give you some more important things. What are these? Inductive effect, only sigma bond is involved. It is sigma bond operated. It is also called as a transmission effect. And you know, it is a distance dependent. As distance increases, inductive effect decreases. चाहे minus inductive effect होगा, positive inductive effect होगा. Okay, whenever inductive effect is there, बच्चों use DNP rule. ये DNP क्या होता है? B-man, Jai Shri Ram. Now I want to say here, inductive effect is DNP rule. So D stands for distance. D stands for distance. N stands for number. P stands for power. Distance is given priority, then number is given priority, then power is given. Pooja Raj, hi. Betu is there in the class. Hi Betu. Pooja Raj. Now distance, number and the power. And after 2 to 3 atoms, inductive effect is going to be ignored. And I want to say it is the weakest effect. Inductive effect is the weakest effect. And it is only sigma bond operated. And और एक चीज है, it is the weakest effect, and as distance increases, inductive effect decreases, and it is sigma bond operated. And और एक चीज है, it is electronegativity is the key point. Electronegativity difference is the key point. And if you know this point and this point, this point, this point, inductive effect का सिर्फ 4 points, ये चारों point पकड़ के आगे जाना है. Don't indulge into the details of or order A ढूंढना है, ये याद रखना है, recta मारना है, नहीं. And this is the point. Pooja Raj, hope you're understanding. So no worries, please explore the chemistry. And the best out of this, the way you learn makes you specifically topper in the NEET or any competitive examination. Okay, I can give you examples over here. I can make you to understand, I can give you examples from various books. But you are the student, it will be given a question in the any competitive examination, not a question picked from any other book. It will be given somewhere in the sky. And you have to answer. If you have these points in your mind, you will be getting the best in the organic chemistry. Okay, Shrenik. आप next toppers में भी, अभी toppers batch भी चल रहे हैं. Infinity Learn and we have Sri Chaitanya Academies. You wanted to be a topper? So you guys are attending classes on the YouTube platform एंड यू से अरे यूट्यूब प्लेटफॉर्म में अगर क्लास अटेंड करने हैं तो नीट निकलेगा और एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन कर सकता, आप कर सकता हूँ, बिल्कुल सही बात है, आप टॉपर भी बनाओ. Yes, of course, because we are the senior faculty with a very extended track record, produced single digit ranks in the last 25 years, especially for me. And I can say in the YouTube channel, last 2 years I am teaching in the same YouTube channel, and a couple of, I can say, very good number of NEET clearance students are there. They are entering into the medical colleges now, right? So don't worry, and you can clear the exam and you can be the topper as well, bacho. That's very, very important. Let's move ahead. Shrenik, now I just want to say -1 series and +1 series. If you open any book, the same series will be there. And I want to say, how do I know electronegativity difference here? Negative inductive effect is directly proportional to electronegativity of the group that is attached. NR3, it is highly positive charge, it is drawing electrons, it pull the electron. है ना, you can see. And electronegativity, carbon to carbon triple bond है, carbon to carbon double bond है, sp, sp2, sp का electronegativity ज़्यादा है sp2 के साथ. So like that you just take these two, okay, chlorine and bromine. Chlorine का electron negativity ज़्यादा है bromine के साथ. Are you getting or not? And you know, any functional group has its minus I effect. बस any functional group has minus I effect, except oxide carboxylate. बस इतना ही है. And rest of the things are going to be alkyl groups, and positive inductive effect is directly proportional to size of alkyl groups. बस एग्जामिनेशन में सिर्फ ये पॉइंट दिमाग में आना है, ये पॉइंट दिमाग में आना है. एंड द क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू टेक द डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ड्यूरिंग एग्जामिनेशन, जिसका इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी ज्यादा है. समझ में आ रहे क्या बच्चों? एंड यू कैन से कि जितना नंबर कार्बन से उतना नंबर होगा, नंबर ऑफ कार्बन इंक्रीजेस, साइज बढ़ जाता है ना. एंड ड्यूटेरियम एंड हाइड्रोजन, हेवी आइसोटोप हैज मोर पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट, and hydrogen is taken as a standard in inductive effect. Are you getting or not? Now I am asking Shrenik, carbon to hydrogen bond is taken as a standard for considering inductive effect. I want to know the why. Because carbon hydrogen का electronegativity दोनों का बराबर देखता हूं. Take a screenshot of this. Everybody, 3, 2, 1, click it. 3, 2, 1, click it. Everybody. Now let's see. It's important, very important points. IE stands for here ion inductive effect, not ionization energy. So Shriram and Bimand and Shrenik, Pooja and everybody who are online, please talk to me and chat with me so that this is a live interactive session. Betu, as inductive effect of alkyl groups, tertiary greater than secondary, greater than primary, greater than methylic group. And in general, greater is the number of carbons in alkyl groups, greater is the positive inductive effect. And also, sir, for a problem solving, a key point, for problem solving, we take electronegativity of sp hybridized carbon is more than sp2. So electronegativity is directly proportional to the percentage of S character. ताकि इसका आना है sp greater than sp2 greater than sp3 होगा बेटा, right? And applications of inductive effect. Get ready. Now I want to talk about acidic strength. Anything I just want to say, acidic strength. Acidic strength. HA is a weak acid, is going to give H plus A minus. It is a conjugate base. Not in the inorganic chemistry, चाहे आपका organic chemistry or you take in the any part of the science. Acidic strength is directly proportional to stability of conjugate base. बच्चों, what is a conjugate base? Shriram, in acid one H plus is removed, जो anion counter anion product बनेगा ना, that is called conjugate base. So you see any factor which stabilizes this conjugate base, चाहे इसका inductive effect हो सकता, resonance हो सकता और any effect, it makes it stable ताकि इसका equilibrium हमेशा forward रहना है. So that let us apply Ka is equal to Ha minus and H plus and Ha. That is A minus. So मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ, yes यहाँ पर H plus बढ़ जाता, एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ जाता, ताकि इसका एसिड डिसोसिएशन कांस्टेंट K वैल्यू भी बढ़ जाता, and it is going to get a pKa value should decrease. So this is the logic in order to solve the questions. Shrenik, just see, these are the things I am giving you. If you keep the things in the mind, you will handle the question in the organic chemistry. Fine? Clear? Now I just want to say, generously I want to say, acidic strength is directly proportional to negative inductive effect. Acidic strength is inversely proportional to positive inductive effect. Right? Now I have a question now. I have a question. Compare the acidic strength 1, 2, 3, 4. Will you give the answer or you want me to give the answer? हाँ, we want to become a topper. आप मेहनत करना पड़ता है बच्चों. So you want to be a topper, support will be me. So for that, let me have a chance to talk to a topper now. So come on toppers, doctors. Let us see, this is a standard carboxylic group. Take all the standards and you are going to have a methyl group, positive inductive effect, and a tertiary propyl group, positive inductive effect इसका ज़्यादा है, सबसे ज़्यादा है, and ethyl group इसका और ज़्यादा है. As a positive inductive effect increases, acidic strength decreases. मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ? 1 is having more acidic than 2 is having more acidic than 3 is having more acidic than 4 में कम से कम एसिडिक होगा क्योंकि इसका पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट ज़्यादा है. Shrenik, like this. And I want to give you one more example. Compare the acidic strength. और एक क्वेश्चन है बच्चों. Compare the acidic strength. Here you have a negative inductive effect and negative inductive effect. Negative inductive effect इसका और बड़ा है. So that acidic strength आपका आएगा. It is going to be 3 is greater than 2 is greater than 1. That is the answer for this question. Any doubt? Any doubt बच्चों? नाउ आपको और एक क्वेश्चन देना चाहता हूं, अल्कोहल्स भी एसिडिक है, अल्कोहल्स भी एसिडिक है. कैन यू टेल मी द ऑर्डर ऑफ द एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ दिस अल्कोहल? फिर भी this is your methanol. अल्कोहल्स आर गोइंग टू बी एसिडिक क्योंकि ये अल्कोहल आपका H प्लस छोड़ के R वो माइनस बन गया. It is going to be H plus, right? Now it is having a positive inductive effect and it is going to have more positive inductive effect, and you know CF3 is having negative inductive effect, right? So negative inductive effect का वजह से it is going to be 3 is more acidic than 1 is more acidic than 2. Fine. That's perfect. और एक चीज है, I want to know the compare the acidic strength. Compare the acidic strength. I said take a pen and paper and answer the questions along with me. So concept is learned and you are applying these concepts and feel as if you are in the examination. Let it be wrong, please give the answer in the chat box so that I am going to correct you, ताकि आपको पता चलेगा आपका इम्प्रूवमेंट एरिया कहाँ पर है. आपको पता होना चाहिए आपका गलती कहाँ पर हो सकता. बच्चों कम ऑन. Now let us see here, it is going to have a positive inductive effect, and this is sp hybridized carbon will be electronegative, it is going to have negative inductive effect, and it is also having a negative inductive effect. And you know these are the collection of sp2 hybridized carbon, so that you will be having super electronegative, right? Now you can see positive inductive effect, negative inductive effect. You can see the intensity of the negative, कैसे इलेक्ट्रॉन खींचना है. sp2 hybridization इसका भी electronegative है, and it is going to pull the electron because the collection of sp2 है. So that सबसे एसिडिक जिस स्ट्रक्चर में नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट ज़्यादा है वो स्ट्रक्चर का एसिडिक ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. So 4 is greater than 3 is greater than 2 is greater than 1. So the based on this negative inductive series, the order of is going to 4 is greater than 2 is greater than 2, 3 is greater than 2 is greater than 1. That's perfect, everybody. I am giving 1 and 2 questions. Okay, any doubt? Write down. Pooja, Jai Shri Ram, Betu, Shrenik. So I am stamping the name of the students, so to encourage, so come and talk to us, so your doubt could be useful to everybody's in the class. Okay, now और एक चीज है, compare the acidic strength of this. Or what is this? I want to know the answer from this. I want to know the answer. Now here you can see COOH क्लोरीन बहुत नजदीक में है and COOH क्लोरीन इससे और थोड़ा दूर में है and COOH क्लोरीन बहुत दूर में है. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So structure 2 में क्लोरीन कार्बन 2 में है, स्ट्रक्चर 3 में क्लोरीन कार्बन 3 में है, स्ट्रक्चर 4 में कार्बन क्लोरीन कार्बन 4 में है. You know, inductive effect, negative inductive, चाहे negative और positive inductive effect is distance dependent. Distance dependent. So negative inductive है यहाँ पे ज़्यादा होगा, इससे नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट और थोड़ा कम होगा, इससे नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट और कम होगा. इस द साइज ऑफ आई एम राइटिंग हियर कैन मेक यू टू अंडरस्टैंड द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ द इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट. सो यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं है, चाहे मान लो ये पॉजिटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट मान लो. सो जहाँ पर नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट ज़्यादा है वहाँ पर एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ भी ज़्यादा होगा. बच्चों यहाँ पर आई जस्ट वांट टू से 2 इज ग्रेटर देन 3 इज ग्रेटर देन 4 इज ग्रेटर देन 1, स्ट्रक्चर 1 का कम से कम एसिडिक स्ट्रेंथ होना चाहिए. सो और कुछ क्या चाहिए आप कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन में आप आंसर देने के लिए. सो 2 3 4 1 वैशाली 2 3 4 1 and big round of applause. Vaishali has given the correct answer and congratulations. So that's the spirit बच्चों, that's the spirit. So लगे रहो चार्ट बॉक्स में, आपका अगले क्वेश्चन देना चाहता हूं. यस दैट इज द आंसर 2 3 4 1. फाइन. और एक क्वेश्चन चाहिए आपको वैशाली एंड जय श्री राम. कमान पूजा और एक क्वेश्चन देना चाहता हूं आपको. बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ. अरे टॉपिक बदल गया एंड दिस इज द वन. और एक क्वेश्चन है, और एक क्वेश्चन है. देखो थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट देना चाहता हूं, थोड़ा सा ट्विस्ट. राइट. सो लेट मी राइट इट हियर फ्लोरीन, let me write it here chlorine, and let me write it here iodine. I want to say this is the structure A, structure B, structure C. Acidic strength. Memory fine. Vaishali, what could be the answer for this question? So if you are raising, if you are giving the answer, I want to give little twisty questions as well. Right? Let us explore together for the best out of organic chemistry. Those students who are online, please like the session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel. And meanwhile, you give the answer for this question. So I'm really enjoying the session because you guys are giving the answers. Right. Good afternoon, Verma. Maya, come on. Expecting an answer from here. Jaldi, make it fast. What is the order of acidic strength? Take a minute. Stay in the class. I'm going to give you a rock solid answer here. What do you think? फ्लोरीन का इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी ज़्यादा है, सो ए इज ग्रेटर, क्लोरीन का बी एंड आयोडीन का सी. नेगेटिव इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट इज फ्लोरीन इज ग्रेटर देन, क्लोरीन इज ग्रेटर देन ब्रोमीन ना. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? आंसर में आपका धोखा देना चाहता हूं, ये बी एंड सी गलत बात है. इट इज रॉन्ग. दिस इज रॉन्ग. This is wrong. सही क्या होगा माया? Whenever inductive effect comes ना, use DNP rule. Use DNP rule. Distance का top priority. B is more acidic than ये. Of course B is acidic than ये. Of course B is acidic than ये. और एक चीज है, C is more acidic than, B is more acidic than ये. Surprisingly, can you believe it? You start argument or debate फॉर माय आंसर, क्योंकि जो आयोडीन है ना बहुत नजदीक में है, डिस्टेंस को प्राधान्य ज्यादा देना है. इट शुड गिव टॉप प्रायोरिटी डिस्टेंस विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू ऑफ द पावर. वी नो आयोडीन हैज लेस पावर बट डिस्टेंस को प्रायोरिटी देना है. जब इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं ना, डीएनपी रूल इस्तेमाल करो. वैशाली, माया, now my answer is C is then, of course B is then A. Expecting a debate, you can open it. So to have this kind of expert sessions, you need to go to a private organization, a coaching center, and travel together for a long time. But here, Infinity Learn YouTube channel, the sessions are absolutely free. Just sit at home, open your YouTube channel, and you can attend my class, take a pen and paper, write noteworthy points. कहीं नहीं दे सकते ये वाला. Use DNP rule. ये DNP rule क्या कहना चाहता हूँ आपको? Distance should be given priority, then number, then power. But देखने का अचानक क्या लगता है आपको? पावर को कम से कम प्रायोरिटी देना जब इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट इस्तेमाल करता हूं. वैशाली, होप यू अंडरस्टूड. That's perfect. Now, basic strength. What is basic strength? Amines are basic. You have primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. Amines are the derivatives of ammonia. So it has a lone pair of electron, hydrogen and hydrogen and hydrogen. ठीक है? That's fine. If one hydrogen from the ammonia is replaced with an alkyl group, that is called primary amine, and two hydrogens are replaced, secondary amine, three hydrogens are replaced, tertiary amine. So amines are basic क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर डोनर है. सो whenever amine, मान के चले primary amine NH2, it is going to be a base and it takes H plus. Brownstedt-Lowry theory का हिसाब से you are going to get R NH3 plus. This is a conjugate acid. Acids give conjugate bases, bases give conjugate acids, and you are going to get basic strength is directly proportional to stability of conjugate acid. Any factor which stabilizes the conjugate acid is going to be more basic. So what I mean to say, as basic strength increases, beta, you are going to see the Kb value भी बढ़ता, and you know Pkb value कम होना चाहिए. As far as this inductive effect class is concerned, basic is directly proportional to positive inductive effect. If no other factor comes into the picture. Clear? Now let us see. So the base is ammonia, H plus conjugate acid, primary amine, H plus conjugate acid, secondary amine, H plus conjugate acid, right? And tertiary amine, H plus, it gives a conjugate acid, stability of. So the order of basic strength, tertiary is amine greater than secondary amine, greater than primary amine, greater than ammonia. This happens only in the gaseous phase. क्योंकि gaseous phase में सिर्फ inductive effect चलता, सिर्फ इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट चलता और कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं चलता. बट यू कैन कंसिडर हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग एंड सॉल्वेशन इफेक्ट, इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट, सॉल्वेशन इफेक्ट, स्टेरिक हिंडरेंस, ये तीनों मिला के एक्वियस फेज में, इन द एक्वियस फेज में अलग अलग बेसिक स्ट्रेंथ होगा. दैट इज गिवन एज if the alkyl group is a methyl group, tertiary is greater than, primary is greater than tertiary, and secondary is greater than, primary is greater than, methyl and tertiary is greater than ammonia. New is, yes, perfect. And assertion and reason. This is the order given in the NCERT. You have to say the NCERT is everything, bachcho. NCERT is everything. Now, secondary amine is greater than, primary amine is greater than, tertiary amine is greater than ammonia when alkyl group is a methyl group. If the alkyl group is not a methyl group, मान के चलो यहाँ पर ethyl group होगा, ताकि इसका secondary is greater than, tertiary is greater than, primary than ammonia. And it is very important. In general, alkyl amine is more basic than ammonia, is more basic than aryl amine, and this is one rule, and we are going to discuss about उसमें क्या चलता, ये दूसरा कहानी है, रेजोनेंस में आपका इस्तेमाल करना पड़ता. And our basic blunt rule I want to say, basic strength is directly proportional to stability of conjugate acid, various factors. But structure देख के आपका कैसा चलना, availability of lone pair of electron on nitrogen, bus. And this is the one where you can use it for resonance and aromatic things. जब delocalize करता है ना, availability कम होगा, delocalization कम होगा ना, अवेलेबिलिटी ज़्यादा होगा. अगर डिलोकलाइजेशन का बिल्कुल नहीं है ना, अवेलेबिलिटी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा होगा. सो दीज आर द वेरियस लॉजिक्स दैट यू हैव टू कम आउट एंड टू क्रैक द एनी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन. माय डियर चिल्ड्रन, टू अंडरस्टैंड अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ए कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन, आई एम टेलिंग यू फ्रॉम द केमिस्ट्री और फिजिक्स, लेट इट बी. क्वेश्चन देखने का एक वर्शन होता है ना, ऐसे देखना है. एंड क्वेश्चन ऑलवेज वांटेड टू शो यू सम फियर इन योर माइंड, सो द क्वेश्चन इज गोइंग टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड लाइक दैट ओनली. एनी सब्जेक्ट क्वेश्चन इज प्रिपेयर्ड टू क्रिएट सम काइंड ऑफ कंफ्यूजन, फियर एंड वेरियस पैरामीटर्स, बट यू हैव टू कीप योर माइंड calm, stay calm, and you see a question पूछना चाहता क्या, and you need to understand how to attack that question. That is the best method I will tell you to strike the question. Are you getting or not? Fine, you like this advice. So that makes the difference between a winner and a topper. I know you all comes under the bucket of winners, but I want you to be a topper. You claim that, sir, I am weak in chemistry, I am weak in organic chemistry, I am weak in physics. You use the same logic and you can do the best. And if you say that you are weak in physics, you are weak in organic chemistry, you are weak in physical chemistry, God is given you a beautiful life, and it is not a channel is disabled. फिजिक्स का जो चैनल ब्रेन में होता है ना, ये डिसेबल करके आपको बर्थ दिया क्या? ऐसे नहीं बेटा. यू आर ऑसम, सुपर ऑसम स्टूडेंट इन द सोसाइटी, एंड द वे यू थिंक ना, दैट इज द बेस्ट. वैशाली, यस, that gives you the best. And being a faculty, I motivate the students, I teach chemistry, I motivate the students, and I'll make you the students to clear any competitive examinations who are coming and taking the classes with me, right? So अंत में आप क्वेश्चंस करना चाहता हूँ, rules to show okay resonance, that we'll talk about in the next class. And meanwhile, the time is almost exhausted. Can we have kind of discussions? Any subject oriented questions? Vaishali, you like the session? New age DIY, memory fine. And Shrinik, Jai Shri Ram, Pooja, all the students, Betu. If you have any questions, please let me know. क्योंकि अभी रेजोनेंस शुरू करने तो आपको आगे और 1 घंटे लगेगा. So I just want to schedule a question, general organic chemistry in one shot part 2. So one shot निकाल के part 2 बना सकता हूँ. There we are going to discuss about resonance and when we are going to have the class. You please subscribe and press the bell button ताकि आपको पता चलेगा आपका क्लास कब होना है. Right, बेटम? So hope you enjoyed the session and please like the session, share with your friends, subscribe to Infinity Lane NEET YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry from Infinity Lane. Thank you. Next class will be given in the day after tomorrow and it will be given in the description box.